Good evening, everybody. So it's time that next 30 minutes we'll try to cover up this topic and then we can get into the question answer session. Any doubts, any questions? It may be silly to you, but it may not be silly to the world. Bindas, you can very well ask any questions and we will ensure that we are comfortable and will answer all your questions. Okay, friends, today we talk about the public image. I'll tell you, I want to give a very straightforward topic to you. So now, as a president, how many of you are president elects here? Can we just uh, raise a hand? You can just raise the hands. There is a virtual hand if you know how to do it. React button. How many of you are president elect? I can see Sonali Gandre, Manmeet Singh, Rama Suresh. How many are president elect? Just raise that react hand. So I know that how many president elect are participating in this out of 243 people. So president elect or even secretary elect is fine for me. So just fantastic. I can see good number of hands raising up who are president elects. Now, as only fantastic. Thank you. So now let me just ask you a very simple question, which I want you to answer in the chat box. Now, I'm sure you already plan to do beautiful projects in the year. You're planning to have excellent speakers coming for the uh, clubs for the year 25-26. But when your neighbor or your friends or anybody ask, what is the question they ask you? I said, Rama Suresh, what do you do in Rotary here? Or Sonali Gandre, what do you do in Rotary? The simplest question they ask. So that shows they do not know the good work that is done by us. Do you agree with me? We all do excellent work. Tell me which club who does not do any work. Every club does excellent work. But our own friends, neighbors, family members, yes, आप रोटरी में करते क्या हो? Typically in Hindi they ask, आप रोटरी में करते क्या हो? रोटरी क्या होता है? What does it do? So what it says that is a good work done by me or me as a president or my club is not known to the world. Do you feel there is a need for this that all of us, whatever we do, should be known to the world? By having it known to the world, of course, we can increase the members of our club, we can get more fund for our club, and plus, moment everybody knows you are a Rotarian and you're doing good work, you are also doing a better networking with people because they say, wow, wow, I'm meeting Rotarian Aditi Mukherjee here. They are doing excellent work on the field of A, X, Y, Z, everything. I'm sure all of the events that you do. So that means we have to work towards improving or showcasing what we do to the world. Do you agree with me? Say yes or no if it is. I'm just removing the hands. I'll just remove it for a second. Hold on. One second. Yeah. So now I need a message, yes or no. Do you think there is a desperate need of a public image? That means whatever we do should be known to the world in a structured way. So if yes, now please listen to me. What we are trying to do today is actually going to help you improve your club's public image. Today we are focusing on every club leader of 25-26, and we are actually getting to the now of exactly where you are getting hurt. Where हम अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं but दुनिया को नहीं मालूम पड़ रहा था हम लोग अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. So now how we can improve ourselves. Now I'm sure you have been part of masterclass. You know there is a tool called as RA Zones 4567. All this is known to you. You also know that you can add projects here. The projects are the moment you add the project, it can help you do the public, monthly report, so and so, so and so, so and so. Now, but what about public image? Now, I'm just giving a brief again. RA Zones 4567 mobile application is not just for public image. It takes care of your communication. It takes care of the entire e-governance, starting from your monthly report. You are giving the report to your governor for a monthly magazine, or it can be for the newsletter, or even for the OCV or a GOV, plus your annual report. Everything is coming in this. Plus, we also have a focused public image. Now, the biggest public image for the RI directors is what? RI directors, there are two RI directors in India, there are Rotary International directors in India who are covering the entire Indian continent. So that means whatever is happening in the country, they will feel proud of because in our district, our zones, so many things are happening. So, do you know how many zones are in our country? Anybody can put a message in this. How many zones are in our country? Like we have a club, we have a district. How many zones are in our country? Four. Excellent. So now there are, yeah, so now people have said two. Friends, there are four zones in our country. So that means all the four zones put together, we have around 44 to 45 districts in the country. That means whatever is happening in these 44 or 45 districts, RI directors feel proud to show to the world because this is the only website which I'll show you right now, which has this information of what is happening in the entire four zones. So that is zones 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just show you that here. So when I go into RI zones 4, 5, 6, 7, RI zones 4, 5, 6, 7.org, it takes you to rotaryindia.org where when I click on this, look at the number. I want everybody to feel proud about it. 3,65,724 projects are already uploaded by 3,603 clubs of these zones worth. Can you see the number here? 3,939 crores. That means literally 4,000 crores worth of project is done in the country. So do you feel the RI directors representing these four zones feel proud to show this to the world? Because in our zones, we have 4,000 crores worth of project has been done in the last 4.5, 5 years. So same way, when they feel proud, the next in the line is the governor. What will governor feel? When a club does a project, governor gets a consolidated figure. The governor will feel, wow, in my district, so many projects are done. I'm randomly going to one of the district websites just now. Just see this, friends. I'm just typing examples RID 3233. It is part of Chennai. Now, when I click on this, just see the number. I want everybody to understand what am I trying to say. Imagine you are the governor of 3233 and you want to show to the world how many projects are done. 2,490 projects done in the current year by 71 clubs and 3,83,000 beneficiaries worth 33.96 crores. And who's the governor? Mahavir Botra. Now I'm going to go to just one same number change to 3,4. Governor is Saravanan, and during his time, that is the current year, is getting over in the next 5 days. Look at the numbers which are going to get 2,490 projects again here. Or I go to RID 2982 example or 81.rotary.org. Look at the number coming here. 6,571 projects by 114. Or in case S. Bhaskaran, who's the current governor, he wants to tell the world, what is the project I done in the community service? I click on it, I get this information. And the data is up to 22nd of June, information is there. And we can see the numbers here. I can filter it, okay. In environment, how many projects are done in by this district? Basic education, how many projects are done? In water sanitation, how many projects are done? And what are the projects done? Everything is there. That means how RI director feels, same way governor feels great when he can showcase to the world. Now, I want to show you something more about the governor. Now, governor finishes his year on 30th of June. Then the new governor comes into picture. I'm just changing the governor's here. You can see the number which I'm showing here, 25, 26. Now the data will change for the next year. You will see the next year's team here. Or if I go back to 24, 25, you just saw the number. It was something like 6,500 so and so project by the current governor. Now imagine I was a governor for last year. I want to go back and see what did my district do. See now this year is 6,571 project. Let me see 23-24 में क्या हुआ है. I click on 23-24. G. Singota was the governor of this district. Now you're getting the data. 6,373 projects uploaded in the last year. Going to 22-23, the story changes into 22-23, and in 22-23, what is happening in the district. So now what am I trying to show you here? My governorship is 1 year. My presidentship is 1 year. My secretaryship is 1 year. Whatever story which I'm building is for 1 year. Am I right? Now I want a message from everybody. How many projects are you planning to do in your year? I just need a count. Whatever the count that you have thought of. How many projects you would like to do it in the next year? Just write the number of projects. Any number of projects that you have a president or a secretary that I am going to do so many projects. So Virendra Bhutra says 8 projects. Bipin Kulkarni says 50 projects. Minata says 80. Shamim says 50. Prashant says 50. See, look at the target. And I could see someone said 200 projects. That means Shashikala Thakur, you're going to do almost every alternative project. Fantastic. Now, when you do this project, do you want the world to know about it? Boss, this is what is done by my club. And when the world to know, I need one more answer from everybody. What's the benefit for you? Is it going to help you get more funds for a project? Is it going to help for getting more members? Whatever that you have in the mind. When you popularize yourself as a president or the club where the whole world comes to know, just send me in one sentence or 3 or 4 words, what is that you want to get more? It may help you increase the membership in club. It may increase getting more funds for the club. That is you may attract more CSR for your club. So that means you're going to get more funds and so you can do more projects. So moment the popularity increase. I'm just giving a simple example. One of your form Rotary Club of example, say Nellore. So in Nellore, there may be a factory, there may be a big corporate who's desperate to fund for a CSR. Don't you think they're hunting for a safe haven like Rotary, where everybody agrees and guaranteeing that the money comes in for a Rotary club does not get wasted, it directly goes to the cause. Imagine in Nellore, a company is giving say 10 lakh rupees to a club. Do you think club will eat up that money? No. The entire 10 lakh, maybe additional to that, goes for the right cause, which no other NGO or organization in the world does it. So that means they are ready to fund us. But we are not ready to showcase what we are doing to the world. They do not know that there is a Rotary Club in Nellore who has done 200 projects. So, friends, what we are currently discussing now today is how we can showcase to the world, how we can showcase what I do in Rotary is known to the world. So here we talk about the club website. So friends, what we are going to show is how a simple integrated club website, that means I'll explain you the whole process of it, will help you increase your public image. I'm going to show you that. Now let me show another club website's example. Give me a second. I randomly picked up one club. You can see this club. This is a website of a club. Just clicking on the number of projects that are in the current year. So now this club website shows who's the president of the club, secretary of the club, and can you see that? It shows 17 projects are done in the club in the current year. And I can go and see kya project kiya hai. Every project done by this club is here. They have done something about thalassemia free future with the photograph and content, and anything and everything is mentioned about the project that they done here. Plus, the club website also has got the directory of members of the club, board of directors of the club, who are the people who are celebrating birthday or anniversary in the specific month, the project that they've done, or they can also know the meetings happened in this club. When I click on this, it also shows the meetings, the live data of the meetings of this particular club. When you click on the club service, it picks up that data. So everything happening in this club is seen in the website. Now, friends, let's assume that one of you want to travel to different part of the world. Let's say you want to go to, for example, say Chicago. What is the first thing that you do? Let me find out what is happening in the Rotary Club in Chicago. Am I right? You search for Rotary Club in Chicago. When you search for it, what do you find? You find a Rotary Club in Chicago and you see the projects done by those clubs. Imagine you find 5 clubs in Chicago. One of them have got projects done maybe last week. One of them has got no projects. One of them has got 1 or 2 projects. Which club would you like to go and visit? I need an answer from you. First club, there are projects up to last week, maybe 10 projects, but up to the last week. One club, one website, 0 projects, no information, just photograph of the club and everything. Another one, maybe first week of July, they have done a project. There's a reason for me to ask this question. So, which club, number 1 or 2 or 3? I need messages in the chat box. Number 1 or 2 or 3. The number 1 has got live information about the project done in the up to last week. Second one has got no project, but beautiful website of the club, has got photograph of the president, secretary, very nice, beautiful website. But third one has got 1 or 2 projects done because now you are in the end of the year, but it does not have more than one project which was done in the month of July. I need everybody to participate, friends. We have 240 people. I request everybody to use the chat and participate in this. Number 1 has got projects up to last week. Number 2, 0 projects in the club. Number 3, the projects maybe 1 or 2 projects done in the month of July or August maximum. So which one you will want? 1, 2, or 3? I want everybody to participate. The one which has got more projects, right? I don't know why people has written 2. So what it means, imagine all the 3 clubs are seen. You will go to the club which has done more projects. Why? That means that particular club is a vibrant club. So can you see the difference between the public image? Even though all the 3 clubs have a website, but the difference in these 3 clubs. One, the information is stored up to yesterday. One, beautiful website is done for the current year, but no activity later shown. Other one, activity एक या दो हो चुका है. So what it means, friends, don't have a website to the club in case you don't have energy to update it. Don't have a website. It is a negative popularity to the public. Why? Because you have public images, have a website, but no information at all. There is no activity happening. Imagine I am a person of a corporate and I want to give funds to your club. I need to know what is happening in your club before talking to you. So have a website which is updated, which is easy to update it. So now let me ask a question to all of you. How many of you are web developers here? That means you can make a website on your own. How many of you are web developers here? Out of 240 people, how many of you are web developers here? Say me. How many of you are web developers out of 240 people? I can see only 3 names, 4 names, 5 names out of 242 people are web developers, or maybe 6 names. Friends, except these 6 people, others cannot update the website. They're dependent on people like Daksha, Praveen, or Jyoti or Himanshu or Nikunj to do it. Why? Because I'm not a web developer, but I had done my project. Rama Suresh is an excellent project lady. She has done great project, but she's not a web developer, for example. So that means she's dependent on Naren or Balakrishna or Subir, who's a web developer to keep updating a website. Now let me ask a question, very straightforward question to you. You may have web developers in your club, but I saw the numbers. You are going to do 200 projects, 50 projects. Are you going to send this information to that particular web developer every week saying that boss, आज मैंने ये project किया, this is the content, this is the description added. Again next week, another project added. I had done a meeting, add the information. My new member is joined my club, add the information. There's an upcoming event happening in my club, add the information. In a week, you have 4 entries minimum. You have an upcoming event. Normally, every club has got a meeting every week. You're going to have a club meeting. Once the meeting is over, you need to inform about what meeting happened, who are the speaker. That means second entry. I'm sure in case you're planning to have 25 projects, that means every 2 weeks there is one project happening. If you talk about 52 weeks divided by 2, that is 26 projects. 2 weeks there is one project happening. Each project there are 6 photographs to be uploaded. Friends, who's going to do it? Imagine you keep a person to do it. How much is it going to charge you? Imagine I'm the person who's going to do it. Imagine Rama is sending me the data. Rama, send me the data, I'll add it. 5 photograph and content. Imagine it's going to take 2 hours for me to add it. I'm going to charge $1,000 for doing this because I'm going to spend 2 hours entering this data. If at all I'm doing it as pro bono, I may do it for 1 month. That's what I said at the third category. One project, 2 projects are done in the club. Afterward, nobody's there to update their website. This is the practical problem every club faces. They do not understand this. I've been managing this since last 10 years, friends. I've seen this happening. People say we have a web developer in our club and we update the club website. Trust me, they update it till you keep praising them. That happens up to the end of July. Friends, because he's doing it free. Please understand that. Even if at all you keep praising me, I may do it for 4 weeks. Fifth week, Rama forgot to praise Naren. I'm not going to do it. Rama has forgotten to communicate to me. I'm not going to do this. When she calls me up, I'm not going to pick up the call. Rama, I'm not there in Mumbai today. I'm traveling. Send me the data. I will do it later. Do you agree with me? I need a message in the chat box. Do you agree with this? This is a problem that everybody faces. When we have our own web, I'm not blaming the web developer. I'm talking about the number of work. Yes, we are dependent on someone else to do it. Now, I want to use this word dependent. How about creating an independency in yourself where you are not dependent on someone else? Because let me ask again a question. The Josh, the energy which a club president or a secretary has may not be there with every member of the club. As a president, I have a goal, I have energy. I want to have at least 25 projects done. I want to do 200 toilet blocks. I want to get so much of cervical cancer prevention done. Whatever, you have a target, you have the energy. I'm sure you're going to use your members, use your board of directors to get those work done. But to do a public image, you need to spend money. Or again, as I said, you need to keep patting Naren's back. Naren, please, mera club website kar do. Club website kar do. You don't need to do that. Friends, imagine in the midnight at 12 o'clock, you want to update your club website and you can do that in matter of 2 minutes. Do you feel that is the right thing to do? Let me ask a question to everybody. Just please, just listen to me. Imagine at midnight, 11 o'clock, I want to update a website. I'm the president of a club. I am not a web developer. I'm just a president of a club. And suddenly I remembered, oh shit, today morning we had a project and I want to upload it in my website. And I can do that in 2 minutes. Would you like to have such a tool? Say yes or no. In 2 minutes, I'm going to update my club website without the dependency. Even if, friends, your age is 80, does not matter. You don't have to have a website knowledge. You don't need to have any IT knowledge to do that. In 2 minutes, I'm going to have my club website updated. Now, I'm going to show you how this is done. I'm going to show you how in 2 minutes I can upload and update my own club website. So that means the public image of my club is in my control. I can upload it. The way I can upload in a Facebook or Instagram or a LinkedIn, I can also upload my club website. That's a freedom that you wanted, right? Do you want that freedom? To write the word freedom. I want you to write the word freedom. That means I know that you are listening to me. I need the freedom. Write the word freedom. That shows I need that freedom. I want to upload my club website whenever I want it so that the world can know what is happening in my club. Fantastic. I'm very happy about the excellent. I need my freedom. Shivani, excellent. Fantastic. Now, let me explain you. Let me show you a demo of this particular. Next 10 minutes, I will show you how this actually functions. Now, we all know that we have a admin rights given so we can log into the website of Rotary India, right? Where we upload a project. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to one of the clubs and show you the dashboard and I'll show what is happening there and how this will automatically be related to our own club. Give me a second. So when you log in, you come to this dashboard. The same thing, of course, you can do it from a mobile. I'll show you that too. But so when you log in, you'll come to this dashboard. One second, it's coming. So this is a dashboard of a club. Now, I shown you last week that how do you upload your project? How did you do? You went into community service project and you uploaded a project in this community service project. Or you went into club service and uploaded a club meeting, or you have done a project on vocational service, you uploaded here. So any of these buttons, you clicked on it and you uploaded. Can you see this data which shows the projects uploaded? So when I click on this project and click on add project and go here, select it and start entering the information. Example, the title. Let me show you this. So before that, let me show the club website. Give me a second. Now I'm just showing you. Can you see this club website? Now it shows 46 projects. You can see it here. Now I'm going to this club and I can see this 46 project listed here. I'm adding the new project. I'm going to add a new project. So the 46 projects are listed here. Now I'm adding a new project. Click one time project. Is it a joint project? I'll say no. I'll say tree plantation. Easiest project happening in the month of June. We did we planted 200 saplings of general plants in XYZ village. Location XYZ village. Look at this. I selected environment. I went into tree plantation. I went into general plants. When did I do it? Today. What is the cost of this project? Say 5,000 bucks. Self-funded. How many beneficiaries? Because number of planting 100, I'll just write 100 beneficiaries. For example, in my club, we were 30 of us, we spent 2 hours doing this work. So 30 into 2, 60 man hours. Rotarians involved 30, protractors, take 0. Or I'll say 29 and one protractor was here. Now I click on this subject here. I'm just clicking on the photograph and adding it. Example, I'm just putting a random pic here. Okay, and I can also write a description to this particular thing. DG Harsh Makol inaugurating this project. Example, team Tanya Hills busy planting sapling. Example, done, and I clicked on save button. मेरा काम हो गया. So this is what I did, and I go back to my club website. I refresh it. You saw 46 number, right? Now see the number now. 47 project हो गया. And when I click on it, you can see the tree plantation project here. And the entire content which I wrote, it's all here with the photograph. Friends, I uploaded the project on the Rotary India platform, and in matter of rather at the same time, when I clicked on the save, my club website is updated with that particular project. Do you call this as freedom? Do you call this as freedom? Do you feel that this is what is needed for every club? Now, let me show you something more. I, Now, can you see this photograph here? You can see a photograph images here, right? Now, next week, you have examples, Anshumanji coming to your club as a speaker. Now, you want to show Anshumanji that, sir, this is my club website. When he opens the club website, you want nice photograph of Anshuman saying that, welcome Anshuman Bandopadhyay as a speaker to my club. So that means, what do I need to do? I need to have a banner in the name of Anshuman here, right? I'm going to show you that. I just go back into my club dashboard. Can you see this button called as website data? I just go in this place. Go to banner photographs. And you can see some photograph here. I'm going to add a new photograph. Example, now I don't have Anshumanji's photograph right away. I'm just putting a random pic. Let's say I pick this photograph. Of course, the quality of the photograph is not good, so you may see some pixelated here. I'll change the photograph. Yeah. Now you can see a nice photograph here. I just clicked on it. I can zoom in. I can zoom out, set it up in the right way, however I wanted. Did that, and I click on add to list. Just see this. I clicked on add to list. You can see that going to the club website, refreshing the club. Now it keeps shifting. Can you see that? My club banner is updated with the new image which I wanted to show there. It can be welcoming the new speaker who's coming to my club, or it can be talking about the new project that you want to show. See, the energy which you have, energy which the club president or a secretary has, nobody else will have. You want to showcase the better things to the world. And when imagine, I'm just putting a thought. Imagine you're sharing your club website to a CSR company. You may want to say thank you, GSK, for your support. You made an application, design in Canva or somewhere, upload it, send the link to them. What image you create? Imagine you want the same thing to be done by a web developer. Pause. Your GSK will come and go, but image will not get added. Why? Because you need to send it to them, you need to explain it to them, it has to fit your thought process. No, I won't do it myself. Yeah, I don't want to depend on someone else. I want to do it myself. So I could add this and it is seen here in the website. Now, same I'm going to show you. Can you see this another website which has got some advertisements here? So this website has got only four-way test, but this website has an advertisement. Now I'm going to show you, instead of this four-way test, in this website, I want an advertisement. I want a business advertisement to come here. So I'm going to show you how it works. So instead of banner photos, there is a button called advertisement area. I go into advertisement area. Well, let me just download one pic for an advertisement. Give me a second. I'm going to randomly put an image. I'm just showing you that right now. Give me a second. Yeah. I went into advertisement page now of my club. I pick up a file, picked up a random pic. Don't worry, I'm not promoting any other like BN. I'm just showing you this image because I just got this pic. For example, add to list. I put advertisement of this particular image there. And once I do that, I can also put a link to that. I'll just show you that. Let's say I just put a link. Example, I just put my company website here. I put a URL. One second. I can also upload a photo. I don't know why I'm not able to do that. So I can also put a link to that particular thing. Some technical error it looks like. I'm not able to do that right now. So when I click on it, I can also upload a URL. I'll just show you the website just now. I just put it, the advertisement also here. And when I click on this, it can take to my company. Imagine this is my company advertisement. It can also take me to my company by adding the URL here. I don't know why it's not happening, some technical issues, which will be done. Don't have to worry. When I click on it, I can also type a URL to the club and I can, or a PDF. Imagine you are putting advertisement of a company. You can also have their link. So when I saw this here, you can see that, okay, there's an advertisement here. It can also have multiple advertisements. That means you can have a slide of advertisements of your club or a friends, or it can be your upcoming event in a proper blown up and a nice, beautiful design. So that means my club website banner I could change, my club website advertisement area I could change, I could add a project in my club, I could add meetings in my club, everything without asking someone else. That means When I go into my club, you can see the entire story about my club is here. I just show you the website just now. Now this website talks about who's the president of Rotary International, current governor, my club president, my club secretary, and as I showed you, all the banner, including the photograph and things which I added is here. Now, I can go into example, say calendar. It can also show who's celebrating birthday in my club in the current month, secretary, everything is here. Plus, it also has newsletters. That is all the newsletters of my club is here. When I click on it, I can see the newsletter of the club. It also is added. How did I add a newsletter? Again, go back into the same process. I'll just delete this advertisement first. Go back. There is a button called as newsletter. So I can just go into the newsletter and add the newsletter. It gets added here. When I click on the newsletter here, I can go and add the newsletter here and it gets added to my club website. Same way, when I go into website data, there are a lot of other features too. So what are other features? Sorry. I may want to add all the social media of my club. I may want to add a new button in my club website. Let me just show you that. Social media link. I can also change the design of my website. I can change the theme of my website. I'll just show you that right now. You saw this website. I want everybody to see this now. Look at the design. We have a banner photo on the left, right, the advertisement area and the content. Now I'm going to change the theme to another theme and click on submit. Now I go back to the website, refresh it. The theme of the website, the design of the website itself is changed. Can you see this? The big photograph of the thing, design, the banner is come down, the shape is different, the design is different. Or I can go back and change into a third theme, update it. Now the design can be another design, change it to a third design of the website. Can you see this? Become smaller buttons here and the design is changed here again. So friends, that means my club website is in my control. I don't need to depend on whether it's a banner, whether it's changing the design of it, whether it is adding the advertisement, it's in my control. I'm not dependent on someone else. Now I want to show you something more. All the stories of 24-25. Now, can you see a year here on the top? Friends, you are a president or a secretary for 1 year. After 1 year, someone else is going to take over. So another biggest problem is, please understand this very, very carefully. Let's say Divya Chavan is the president of 25-26. Narendra Rao becomes president of 26-27. Now, Divya Chavan has added 50 projects. Let me ask Rama now. Rama, who's your president for 25, 26, 26, 27?
26, 27 is Vinayaga Murugan.
Yeah. Imagine how he takes over on 1st of July 2026. In a normal condition, what he will try to do, he will try to set up his own club website, designs, everything is as per his requirement. Whatever work Rama has done till 30th of June is vanished. So imagine I'm Vinayak and I'll get into that mode and I will change everything. So there is nothing, no proof of what Rama has done. So what's the point in having a website then? So what we have done, whatever Rama has done is not going to be deleted. Imagine now Rama's Euros 23-24. Click on 23-24. Now you will see 23-24 story for the club. The image is different, content is different, projects are different, the president is different. But when I change it to 24-25, the story of 24-25 is going to come. Or when I change it to 25-26, of course, going to start from next 4 days, the story will be new. The team is going to be new. Of course, project will be zero now because They not started adding the project as of now. But can you see this? The new president's photograph and the content and president, the club is also different, the story is different. That means whatever story which is built by Rama, or imagine I'm the president for 23, 24, it's not going to be deleted by Vinayak. He will continue using that. So that means when you show your club website, you have your earlier history to the world. Friends, this is a very common problem in most of the clubs who have the static website. They replace the entire website with a new one. Maximum, they just retain the domain. There is no trace of what Rama has done. Imagine Kusum is the president of 24, 25. Rama becomes president of 25, 26. Whatever Kusum Mathur has done is finished. On 1st of July, Rama's new she gets into the throne. There is no data of what she has done, the club has done till the last year. Why? The club has to have the story to show to the world. So what we have done, I want everybody to listen to this very carefully. What we have done is that data that you add in Rotary India platform is not deleted. But the data that you added in the club website is not deleted. So for years to come, you can go and show what is happening in a club. Now, I want to ask a question to everybody. Do you feel this is a must for all your clubs? Say yes if you want, if you feel that is a must for your club. I love that word, Amit Sanghi ji. Legacy should continue. मैंने काम किया for a 1 year. Does not matter. My job, presidentship gets over on 30th of June. The new team starts. My website cannot say that Narendra is not a president. Yes, of course, he was a president of 24, 25. Or Subir was a president of 23, 24. Or so and so forth. Now, what we've done in our website tool is imagine you want to add a project of 2009, 10, 15, does not matter. You can add it today. That means you go to the year 2015, your club website will show what happened in 2015, 16. Friends, so this is what we have done. According to us, this is going to help you improve your club public image. And most important part is it is not just improve the public image just by having a website. You need to keep pushing it. When any communication, every communication of yours, you should ask them to visit your club website. Even your new members, your old members, a new visitor should go to your website and see what happened, what's happening there. That also gives you a boost. Why? Because they also going to comment on it. Wow, Ramaji, excellent. I saw you have done a project on so and so date about so and so thing. That means the guy can know your last 25, 30 projects. So this is what the thing.